Happening today, dozens of people are going to be gathering at Atlanta City Hall for Trans Day of Remembrance.
Advocates, allies, members of the trans community are going to use this day to honor and remember trans people whose lives were cut short because of acts of violence. Atlanta News First Don Shipman is live at City Hall for us. And Don, there's a full slate of events that's going to be happening there today. Catch us up to speed.
Okay, so the general public is welcome to attend, and the goal of this event is to show the community that those in the trans community are just like everyone else. But all too often, they're the target of hate crimes. Now, advocates for all of this, the ones that are going to be here today, they say that today could really save lives. There's going to be workshops and panel discussions inside City Hall here today. 320 trans and gender diverse people were killed this year worldwide. This according to the Trans Murder Monitoring Report, which tracks murders reported in the media each year. The vast majority of those killed, 94%, were trans women, and most were black. The nonprofit Destination Tomorrow, which advocates for the trans community, notes that the anti-trans legislation that's moved through some 20 states, including here in Georgia, where lawmakers are passing sweeping bans to gender-affirming care, despite the majority of medical professionals vouching for their efficacy.
It creates fear where there isn't any. You know, trans people are people, human beings, no different from anybody else.
So there's going to be a candlelight vigil here later tonight. Everything rounds out at 7 o'clock. It starts at 11, rounds out at 7. They're going to be listing the names of trans individuals here in the U.S. who have died, 38, 2 of them right here from Atlanta. We're live here at City Hall. Don Shipman, Atlanta News First.
Wow, that really puts things into perspective there, Don. Glad to know that people will be remembered today. Thanks for that.